Have you ever looked in the mirror and noticed something different about yourself? You could swear that your appearance is changing, subtly, yet undeniably. Your skin seems to glow a little more, your eyes carry a light that wasn't there before, and even the way you carry yourself feels different. Others may have started to notice too. They may comment on how youthful you look, how radiant your energy is, but they can't quite put their finger on why. It's as if something unexplainable is happening to you and you're the only one who feels the depth of it. Let me tell you, this is no coincidence. This isn't just about skincare routines or better lighting. This is something far deeper, far more spiritual. God has touched you, chosen you, and as a result, your very being is transforming. What's happening on the inside is starting to show on the outside in ways that most people can't understand.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
You see, when you're chosen by God, something shifts within you. Your entire essence begins to change. It's almost like you're shedding an old skin, an old identity, and stepping into a new version of yourself, one that reflects the divine energy that's now flowing through you. This isn't just about physical beauty. It's about spiritual transformation. It's about the light of God radiating from within you. And that light, that divine energy, is what makes you look better, feel better, and carry yourself with a new sense of confidence that others can't quite explain. But let's go deeper. Why does this happen? Why do those who are chosen by God seem to glow differently, move differently, and even look differently? It's because your outer appearance is a reflection of what's happening inside. When you're aligned with a higher purpose, when you've accepted that you've been chosen, something incredible happens. Your energy shifts. And energy, as we all know, is contagious. It's magnetic. It changes everything around it, including you. Think about it. Have you ever met someone who just has this aura about them? They walk into a room, and suddenly the whole atmosphere changes. You can't help but be drawn to them, not because of their physical features, but because of their energy. That's what's happening to you, chosen one. That's why you keep looking better, why people are starting to notice but can't explain it. They're not just seeing your physical self, they're seeing the divine energy that's now becoming more and more visible. But here's the thing, not everyone is going to understand this. In fact, some people may even feel uncomfortable around you now. They may not know why, but your presence will stir something in them. It's because your energy, your appearance, is a reflection of something they haven't yet tapped into. You've been chosen, and your appearance is changing because you're aligning with the divine plan that God has for you. Others may feel this on a subconscious level, and it may make them question themselves, their own path, and why they aren't experiencing the same transformation. So, what does this mean for you? How do you navigate this new reality where you're becoming a version of yourself that even you don't fully recognize yet? First, you must accept that this transformation is a gift. God doesn't change your appearance, your energy, without purpose. This is part of the journey of being chosen. It's a sign that you're moving in the right direction, that you're aligning with your higher self, and that everything around you is starting to shift to reflect that. But with this gift comes responsibility. You can't just sit back and enjoy the external changes without doing the inner work. Because make no mistake, this transformation isn't just about looking better, it's about becoming better on a soul level. Ask yourself, what inner work do I need to continue in order to fully step into this transformation? What parts of myself am I still holding on to that no longer serve this new version of me? The more you release, the more you surrender to God's plan, the more your outer appearance will continue to change. You'll notice that people will be drawn to you in ways they never were before. Opportunities will start to open up. Doors you thought were closed will suddenly be unlocked, because now you're vibrating on a higher frequency. You're no longer operating from the same level as everyone else. And that's why you keep looking better. It's not about vanity, it's about alignment. And here's something deep to consider. What if the changes in your appearance are also a way for God to protect you? Think about it. As you evolve, as you transform, not everyone can come with you. Some people will no longer recognize you, not just physically, but spiritually. They won't understand this new version of you, and that's okay. In fact, it's part of the plan. The more you glow, the more you shine, the more you'll start to attract those who are meant to be in your life and repel those who are not. This transformation is about more than just looking good. It's about stepping into a new frequency where only those who are aligned with your purpose can remain in your life. So if you've noticed that some people are drifting away, don't see it as a loss. See it as God's way of clearing the path for you, of making sure that only those who are truly aligned with your higher self can stay. Now ask yourself, who in my life no longer recognizes this new version of me? Who is starting to fall away as I continue to transform? And am I willing to let them go, knowing that this is part of God's plan for my evolution? Now that you've accepted that your appearance is changing because of your spiritual transformation, it's time to understand how this new energy affects the world around you. You're no longer just an observer of life, you're an active participant, a co-creator with God. And as your appearance continues to shift, so does the energy you project into the world. Let's talk about this divine glow that you're starting to carry. This isn't something that can be bought or manufactured. It's a radiance that comes from within, from being deeply aligned with your purpose, your calling, and your connection to God. This glow is what others are picking up on, even if they can't quite articulate it. It's why you keep looking better, why people are starting to treat you differently, and why opportunities are beginning to present themselves in ways they never did before. But here's the thing, this glow isn't just for you. It's not something to hoard or keep to yourself. It's meant to be shared. Your transformation, your appearance, your energy, it's all a part of a larger plan to affect the world around you. You've been chosen not just for your own benefit, but to be a light for others. And as you continue to transform, you'll notice that people are drawn to your energy, not because of how you look, but because of how you make them feel. Have you ever noticed how some people just make you feel good by being around them? It's not about what they say or do, it's about their presence. That's the space you're stepping into now, chosen one. Your presence alone is starting to uplift others, to inspire them, to make them feel like they too can transform. This is your gift. This is your responsibility. First, you must be intentional with it. You must recognize that your energy is powerful, that it affects everyone and everything around you. Whether you realize it or not, people are watching you. They're noticing how you move through the world, how you carry yourself, how you handle challenges. And as your appearance continues to change, as you keep looking better, people are going to want to know your secret. They're going to want to understand what's happening to you. And this is your opportunity to guide them toward the truth. But here's the catch: you can't force anyone to see the truth. You can't make them understand why you're glowing, why you're transforming. All you can do is continue to live in alignment with your purpose, to continue to walk the path that God has laid out for you, and trust that those who are meant to see the light will see it in their own time. So ask yourself, how can I use this glow, this energy, to elevate those around me? How can I be a light in the lives of others without forcing them to see the truth before they're ready? Now that you've embraced the glow, the energy, and the changes in your appearance, there's something even deeper happening. You're not just changing physically, you're becoming an embodiment of divine energy. You're stepping into a role that very few people ever experience. You're becoming a living, breathing example of what it looks like to be aligned with God's plan. This is no small thing. This is the ultimate transformation. And as you continue to evolve, you'll notice that your entire life is starting to shift to reflect this new version of you. The people in your life will change, the opportunities will change, even your environment will start to shift to match the frequency you're now vibrating at. But with this transformation comes a question: are you ready to fully step into this new version of you? Are you ready to leave behind the old self, the old identity, and fully embrace the truth of who you are now? Because here's the thing, you can't take everyone with you on this journey. Not everyone will understand this new version of you. Not everyone will be able to handle your glow, your energy, your transformation. And that's okay. In fact, it's necessary. You're being called to a higher purpose, and not everyone is meant to come with you. So, what does this ultimate transformation look like in practice? It looks like living in alignment with your highest truth every single day. It looks like making decisions from a place of love, of faith, of trust in God's plan. It looks like letting go of the need to explain yourself to others, and instead simply embodying the divine energy that's flowing through you. Your appearance will continue to change. You'll keep looking better, feeling better, radiating more light. But remember, this is all a reflection of the inner work you're doing. The more you align with your purpose, the more you'll continue to transform, and the more the world around you will start to reflect that transformation. So ask yourself, am I ready to fully step into this new version of me? Am I ready to let go of the old and embrace the divine energy that's now flowing through me? The answer is within you, chosen one. You've been given this gift for a reason. Now, it's time to fully embrace it. As you continue to evolve, chosen one, something incredible is happening on levels that you might not even be fully aware of. You see, God is working through you, not just in the physical sense, but on a spiritual and energetic level that transcends what most people can comprehend. Your appearance is changing because the divine energy within you is shifting, and this shift is not random. It's purposeful, it's intentional, and it's tied to the unseen forces that are guiding your every step. Have you ever wondered why certain things in your life are starting to feel effortless? Why doors are opening for you that once seemed impossible to even approach? It's because you are now in what I call the divine flow. This is a state of being where everything aligns perfectly, not because you're forcing it, but because you're finally in sync with the energy that God has placed within you. The more you align with this flow, the more your life starts to reflect it. This is why you keep looking better, why your presence feels magnetic to others, and why people are drawn to you without even knowing why. But let me ask you something, are you fully aware of how powerful this flow really is? Are you conscious of the fact that the more you align with it, the more your appearance will continue to change, not just physically, but energetically. Because here's the secret: your appearance is just the surface of something much deeper. What's really happening is that your vibration, your energetic signature, is rising. You're vibrating at a higher frequency now, and that frequency is what others are picking up on, even if they can't explain it. They see you, and they feel something. They don't know why, but they're drawn to you, inspired by you, and maybe even a little intimidated by you. This is the power of divine energy. When you're chosen, when God is working through you, your very presence becomes a catalyst for change, not just in your own life, but in the lives of those around you. And this is why your appearance keeps changing, why you keep looking better, and why people can't quite figure out what's different about you. It's not just about looking youthful or radiant, it's about the fact that you're now carrying a higher frequency, and that frequency is what's making you stand out. So how do you stay in this divine flow? How do you continue to allow this energy to transform you both inside and out? The first step is awareness. You must become fully aware of the fact that you are no longer operating at the same level as everyone else. You're vibrating higher now, and that means that the rules that once applied to you no longer do. You're not bound by the same limitations, the same obstacles, or the same fears that once held you back. You're in the flow now, and that means that life will start to unfold in ways that go beyond logic and reason. But here's the thing: you must trust the flow. You must trust that God knows exactly what He's doing, even when things don't make sense. Even when the changes in your appearance, your energy, and your life feel overwhelming, you have to trust that this is all part of the plan. You're being shaped, molded, and transformed into the person you were always meant to be. And this process is not always comfortable. In fact, it can be incredibly challenging at times. But the more you surrender to the flow, the more you allow God to work through you, the more effortless your transformation will become. So, here's a deep question for you to reflect on. Are you resisting the flow, or are you fully surrendering to it? Are you trying to control how your transformation unfolds, or are you allowing God to take the lead? Because here's the truth: the more you try to control this process, the more you'll feel stuck. The more you resist, the more difficult your journey will become. But the moment you let go, the moment you surrender and trust that everything is happening exactly as it should, that's when the real magic begins. That's when your appearance will change even more dramatically, when your energy will rise to new heights, and when your life will start to align in ways you never thought possible. As you continue to walk this path, you're going to notice something fascinating. The more you transform, the more the people around you will start to change as well. This is what I call the mirror effect. Your transformation, your glow, your elevated energy, it's all being reflected back to others, whether they realize it or not. Have you ever noticed that when you're around certain people, they seem to act differently? Maybe they become more positive, more open, more inspired. Or maybe they become more defensive, more closed off, more resistant to change. This is because your energy is now serving as a mirror for others. It's showing them what's possible, but it's also showing them what they may not be ready to face within themselves. Here's where things get interesting. As your appearance continues to change, as you keep looking better and better, you're going to trigger something in the people around you. For some, this will be a positive trigger. They'll see you, they'll feel your energy, and they'll be inspired to make changes in their own lives. They'll start asking you questions, wanting to know your secret, wanting to understand how you've become the person you are today. And this is where your role as a chosen one becomes even more important. You're not just transforming for yourself, you're transforming for the world. You're here to be a guide, a light, a mirror for others to see what's possible when they align with their own divine energy. But for others, your transformation may trigger resistance. They may feel uncomfortable around you, not because you've done anything wrong, but because your energy is reflecting back to them the parts of themselves they're not ready to face. They'll see your glow, your radiance, and instead of being inspired, they may feel threatened. They may start to distance themselves from you, or even project their own fears and insecurities onto you. This is not your burden to carry. You are not responsible for how others react to your transformation. Your only responsibility is to continue walking your path, to continue aligning with the divine energy that's flowing through you, and to trust that those who are meant to be in your life will stay, and those who aren't will fall away. So here's another question for you. Are you willing to let go of those who can no longer handle your transformation? Are you willing to release relationships, situations, and even old versions of yourself that no longer serve your highest good? Because as you continue to change, you're going to outgrow certain people, places, and things. This is part of the process. It's not easy, but it's necessary. You can't hold on to the old while stepping into the new. You have to make space for the next version of you to fully emerge. And that means letting go of anything that's holding you back. But here's the beautiful part. The more you let go, the more you'll attract people, opportunities, and experiences that are truly aligned with your new energy. You'll start to find yourself surrounded by those who understand your journey, who support your growth, and who are also vibrating at a higher frequency. These are the people who will walk with you, who will reflect back to you the light that you're now carrying, and who will become a part of your soul family. As you continue to transform, as your appearance continues to shift, and as your energy rises, there's something even more profound happening beneath the surface. You are becoming a vessel for divine love. This is the ultimate purpose of your transformation, chosen one. It's not just about looking better, feeling better, or even attracting better things into your life. It's about becoming a living, breathing embodiment of God's love, grace, and light. When you're chosen, when God changes your appearance, it's not just for your benefit. It's so that you can become a vessel through which divine love can flow into the world. Your glow, your radiance, your energy, it's all a reflection of the love that's now pouring through you. And this love is what will change everything. It will change you, it will change the people around you, and it will change the world. But here's the final question. Are you ready to fully step into this role? Are you ready to become a vessel for divine love, to allow God's energy to flow through you in every moment, in every interaction, and in every aspect of your life? Because here's the truth, this is what you were chosen for. This is the ultimate purpose of your transformation. It's not just about looking better or feeling better. It's about becoming a channel for God's love so that you can uplift, inspire, and heal the world. So, chosen one, the time is now. You've been given this gift for a reason. You've been chosen for a higher purpose. Now, it's time to fully embrace it, to step into the divine flow, and to allow your transformation to become a beacon of light for all those who are ready to see. As you step into this new role, chosen one, your transformation is no longer just about you. It's about everyone who comes into contact with your energy, your presence, your divine radiance. You are becoming a living testament to the power of divine love, and that love is now flowing through you in ways that are not just visible, but palpable. People can feel it when they're around you. They may not know exactly what's changed, but they can sense that there's something different. You carry a presence that's unlike anything they've experienced before. This is because your transformation is rooted in something much deeper than physical appearance. God has not only shifted your external self, but He's also awakened something within you, something that has the power to heal, to uplift, and to inspire. This energy, this light, is what makes others feel better just by being around you. It's what draws people to you, what makes them feel safe, seen, and understood. You've become a vessel for divine love, and that love is now flowing out of you and into the world. But here's an important truth: not everyone is going to be ready for this. Not everyone will be able to handle the light that you're now radiating. Some will be drawn to it, while others will shy away. This isn't about you, it's about where they are on their own journey. You are simply reflecting back to them the potential for their own transformation, and not everyone is ready to face that. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to disappear from your life as you continue to grow? It's because your energy, your vibration, no longer matches theirs. And that's okay. It's not a rejection of you, it's merely a sign that you are evolving in ways that they may not yet be ready for. The more you step into your divine radiance, the more you'll notice this pattern. Some people will naturally fall away, while others will be magnetically drawn to your light. So how do you handle this? How do you navigate a world where your transformation is so profound that it affects everyone around you? First, you must accept that not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people are here for a season, to teach you something, to help you grow, and then their role in your life is complete. It's important to let them go with love, knowing that their departure is part of the divine plan. You can't hold on to relationships, situations, or identities that no longer serve your highest good. The more you cling to the past, the more you block the flow of divine energy that's trying to move through you. But here's the beautiful part: as you let go of what no longer serves you, you make room for new people, new opportunities, and new experiences that are aligned with your higher self. These are the people who will understand your journey, who will celebrate your transformation, and who will walk with you as you continue to evolve. These are your soul family, the ones who are vibrating at the same frequency, who are also on a path of spiritual awakening, and who will support you in ways that go beyond the superficial. So, here's a deep question for you. Are you ready to release that which no longer serves your highest good? Are you willing to let go of the relationships, the identities, and the patterns that are holding you back from fully stepping into your divine radiance? Because here's the truth: your transformation is not just for you. It's for the world. You've been chosen to be a vessel for divine love, and that love cannot flow through you if you're still holding on to the past. The more you release, the more you'll be able to embody the light that's now radiating from within you. As your transformation deepens, something incredible starts to happen. You begin to notice that your presence alone is having a profound effect on the people around you. This is what I call the ripple effect. Just like a stone dropped into a still pond creates ripples that spread out in all directions, your energy, your transformation, is creating ripples that are touching the lives of others, often in ways you may not even realize. Think about it. Have you ever had a conversation with someone and later found out that your words, your energy, had a lasting impact on them? Maybe they didn't say anything in the moment, but later they came to you and told you how much that interaction meant to them. This is the ripple effect. It's the unseen influence that your transformation is having on the world around you. When you're chosen by God, your transformation becomes a catalyst for others to awaken. Your light, your energy, your presence, it all serves as a reminder to others that they, too, are capable of transformation. They may not be able to articulate it, but something in them shifts when they're around you. They start to question their own lives, their own choices, and whether they're truly living in alignment with their highest potential. But here's something important to remember: you are not responsible for how others awaken. You cannot force anyone to see the truth before they're ready. All you can do is continue to walk your path, to embody the divine energy that's flowing through you, and to trust that those who are meant to awaken will do so in their own time. This is where patience and compassion come in. Not everyone is on the same timeline as you. Some people may see your transformation and feel inspired, while others may feel threatened by it. Some may be drawn to your light, while others may try to dim it. But none of this is a reflection of you. It's simply a reflection of where they are on their own journey. So how do you hold space for others to awaken without trying to control their path? How do you continue to radiate your light, even when others may not understand or appreciate it? The answer is simple: you lead by example. You don't need to preach, to convince, or to force anyone to see the truth. Your transformation speaks for itself. Your energy, your presence, your radiance, that's all the proof anyone needs that something divine is at work in your life. And those who are ready will see it. They'll feel it. They'll be inspired by it. But it's not your job to make them see. Your only job is to continue walking your path with love, with grace, and with unwavering faith in the divine plan. So ask yourself, how can I continue to embody my transformation in a way that inspires others without needing to control their journey? How can I be a light in the world without feeling the need to dim myself for the comfort of others? Now that you've fully stepped into your transformation, you're no longer just a participant in the world, you've become a beacon. Everywhere you go, you radiate divine love, and that love is felt by everyone who comes into contact with you. This is the ultimate stage of your transformation, chosen one. You're no longer striving to become something, you are that something. You are the embodiment of divine energy, and that energy is now flowing through you effortlessly. But this isn't the end of your journey. In fact, it's just the beginning. Because now you're being called to live as a beacon of divine love in every aspect of your life. This means that every interaction you have, every decision you make, every word you speak is infused with the energy of love, grace, and divine alignment. You're no longer just living for yourself, you're living for a higher purpose, for the greater good of all those around you. This is a profound responsibility, but it's also a profound gift. You've been chosen to be a vessel for God's love, and that love is now flowing through you in ways that are not only changing your life, but the lives of everyone around you. You are a beacon, a light, a source of healing and inspiration for all those who are ready to see. But here's the final question: are you ready to fully embrace this role? Are you ready to live every moment as a beacon of divine love, knowing that your transformation is not just for you, but for the world? Because here's the truth: you've been chosen for a reason. You've been given this gift of transformation so that you can help others find their own light, their own path, their own divine purpose. And now, it's time to fully step into that role. to live as a beacon of love, to radiate divine energy, and to trust that everything in your life is unfolding exactly as it should. So, chosen one, the time is now. You've been transformed, you've been awakened, and now it's time to shine. It's time to live as the embodiment of divine love, to be a light in the world, and to trust that your transformation is part of a much larger plan, one that is unfolding perfectly in divine timing.